Hi, and welcome back to Business Challenges, and we're talking business dynamics. What about confidence and contribution? Don't go anywhere. We're going to be with John Hardy real soon, talking right about confidence and contribution. Well, we're in the studio, John.
Yes, we are.
And a lot of people, we have lots of fun doing this.
Yes, we do. Yes.
But this business dynamics, and we've come through the different stages that you've talked about, and we're really going, you've said positivity matters, and I find with positivity, it builds your confidence, and
Yes.
you said,
Yes.
yeah, but you get more confidence the more you contribute.
Absolutely.
And I thought, what an interesting concept.
It is. I know this, Michael. One of the big C's that I hear all the time from clients, and the big C that I don't see in clients, is that they either tell me I struggle with confidence, or I see in them they have no confidence.
Yeah.
And it really, so we've got the big goal, we've done the strategic thinking,
Yep.
we know we should execute, and we're fairly positive, but then life happens.
Yeah.
And it knocks, this is an Aussie or an English expression, I'm not really sure. It knocks the stuffing out of us, and we just go, oh, and we double over, and we kind of struggle to then kind of shake it all off and get back into gear. Because this language that goes on inside of us of unbelief, disbelief, lack of self-belief, lack of confidence, that I am this dream, I am this goal, this big goal, I am this plan, and I am this positive person. And we struggle, and I see it over and over again. And I've had clients say to me, the best thing that I've learned in having a coach in my room is the confidence to actually move forward.
Yeah.
Because so many businesses are stuck in the routine of turning over money, turning over staff, turning over product, turning over finances, and they think that's all there is to business. As long as I keep doing that, and this is what they tell me, I'm surviving.
Yeah.
And I think, Michael, there's just so much more than just surviving in business.
Well, I've found that I find my confidence grows the more I contribute to other people's success. It's funny, this one, isn't it? They'll help contribute to your success.
Absolutely.
We were just talking about Hassie. She's one of the ladies that online, like my VA, that does my website stuff. And today she said, look, this is just out of the blue. I helped her a couple of times when she's been a bit short of work, got some work for her, and she's come back and said, look, I was having a look at your letterhead. I didn't think much of it. No offence. I went, I designed it. What's wrong with that, John?
It's probably pretty average.
And she's gone, so I designed one for you as a present. There you go. I think that looks, and it looks magnificent. And I've just gone, how wonderful you contribute. And it just builds you, doesn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely.
But this contribution to other people.
And people want to do this. So we then imagine, if we exude confidence and we engage the people around and about us, we release them and we're contributing to them, but they will contribute back to us. And it's called creating equity value in the business for everybody involved. And that is yourself, your family, your friends, your staff, your suppliers, your stakeholders, and any other dynamic of any other kind of relationship. You will get all of them knowing that they've got equity in the business, and they will give you their lives. And that's what is so exciting. But what we do is we want people to give them our lives. We don't have a big goal. We've done no strategic thinking. We're not executing anything. We ain't positive. And yet we want, and then we berate them because they are not being effective. They're not stepping up. They're not coming to work on time. They're leaving early. They take long lunches and longer smokos. That's an Aussie expression. It's a really cool one. And it's interesting, smoking has gone down, but yet we still keep that language of breaks and have a smoko. And yet we don't understand why people aren't contributing, and yet we think by berating them, by belittling them, by pulling them down, by, laying the law down, creating more and more legislation, and it never works. We wonder why people, and there's no contribution going on.
No.
Because we've got it round the wrong way. We're failing them as leaders.
One thing I was taught when you take on leadership roles, and a gentleman said to me, he said, when you bring your staff, bring you a plan or bring you an idea, he goes, do you criticise the whole idea, do you pull it apart, or do you just look for the critical points and the things that don't matter, don't worry about? And I went, what a great time saver. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden you just focus on the critical. And then instead of criticising, you mould and build and flourish them. And I was looking, and I know it's done to death, Apple, but I go into some stores, John, and I've got one or two people for thousands of square meters of store.
Oh, yeah.
I go down the Apple Genius bar. Mm-hmm. It's full of staff who can't wait to get near you.
Who can't wait to get near you. I do. I've done that deliberately because I have a problem. So I go into the Apple store and I know where to wait, and a blue shirt will come up to me and with the, and book you in, say, sir, you need to book. I'll get my diary out and I'm booked in. I go out, I know what I'm doing. It's great. Great service, absolutely. So they've got them contributing and being added value because they know where they're going. And isn't Apple almost the first $1 trillion company? Yeah. Why? Yeah. Big goal, strategic thinking, executing well, they're positive. Why do people line up? I'm looking forward to the X. I'm getting it in January. And hello? Absolutely. Confidence is powerful. It exudes. And if we do this, we don't have to have blue shirts everywhere. No. But you can exude this in the way you lead and the way you exude confidence, and you will engage people contributing to you. And I find this, majority of people are really good. They're really cool and they really want to help if we give them a place by which they can do that.
One thing, and I watched Steve's Job, and apparently he was really hard to work for, but I mean, I never worked for Steve Jobs, that's the language it comes out. But when you actually watch the movie, he was probably hard to work for because he's going, don't settle for average. Mm-hmm. If you want to be average, don't work here. Mm-hmm. I will give you everything you want if you will just not be average, if you will just push yourself. And people used to come to him with crazy ideas. And he'd go, okay, that one doesn't work, but he loved their crazy ideas.
Absolutely.
I wonder how many crazy ideas are sitting on the cutting room floor at Apple. Oh, yeah. But he paid a fortune for them. Yes. Google. Yes. I was hearing about a gentleman that worked at IBM, and I thought, well, IBM's a stuffy company, He had to sign a contract where 20% of his time, 1 day in 5, had to be spent on things that he wasn't actively involved in. So he could go look at other departments and try to be inventive for them.
That removes the silo mentality that everybody is cross-pollinating, and we don't know where that next idea is going to come from and who's going to come from.
So it's like, as you said, the contribution, they've got it going in all different directions.
So this whole conversation about business dynamics today is to help you think a little bit more laterally, to take off the black hat, which kind of controls and limits. And, it's important sometimes. Yeah. I'm not sure which colour hat we should put on, but it's not the black one. So you can look that up, the hats, everybody knows the 5 hats. And pick the right colour hat that gives you creativity, gives you that space to which to work. And I tell you what, if you understand these business dynamics will work for you, ask this question, what have I done? It will sharpen you. It will make you, which I want to make my clients, arrows, not shotguns. It will have a huge dynamic on you personally and on your leadership, and it will transform your business. And that's why we want to do these podcasts, is so we can bring transformation into your business world, so you can be more effective and you can really live the dream that's passionately pulsating inside of you. So this is John Hardy on the Coach's Corner on 101 Media Group. Please contact us there at admin@101mediagroup.com.au, or you can contact myself at Peak Consultancy on my website, or via my email john@peakconsultancy.com.au, or on my mobile in Australia 0413 286 774, where we help you climb the mountain so you can see the view. Thank you so much.